share the stream. Because I'm looking for it. I was just listening to Big Time Rush for some reason. Uh, okay. I think we're lit. Let's see. Let's see who's going to be the first one up here, you guys. I just got the link that I'm live. I'm sorry, I got the notification I'm live. Hey y'all, how are you guys? Can y'all hear me good? Hey y'all, how are you guys? Can y'all hear me good? When I listen back, ooh, let me turn this down. When I listened back to the last live, y'all, I didn't realize my AirPods had it sounding choppy. It was like the audio was really choppy. Nicole, you like my pajamas? Thanks. Let me. This is what I wanted to do last time. I didn't have my other phone. I'm good. How are you? Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. New people, make sure you guys double tap the live and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm good. How has y'all day been? Am I stressed out, y'all, again? Because I think it's because if I am stressed out, it's authentically the phone I'm using. I'm gonna download it right now. What's gonna make it not do this? I think one time I did this, and I think it helped when I did this again. Let's see. Did it fix it? No, I'm still wide. Let me download it, Nicole, so that way you'll stop thinking that I didn't download it. Let me see. And ask me. Why? Look, Nicole, why is it the second game I see up here when I click the Instagram, the app? So I'm gonna get it. Babe, you good? You on twice in one day? I'm good. Does the video look stretched out, y'all? Because I'm using a different phone. I kind of like going live on this phone, though. I might go live more. For some reason, it makes me want to do it. They blew up 2 buildings in New York. Who? What happened in New York, y'all? Who blew up 2 buildings? Who did it? So I said cat. Look, Nicole. Nicole, look. It doesn't look stretched out. Oh, okay. I'm gonna create an account. Is it gonna show my birthday if I put my actual birthday at 1051, Nicole? Is it gonna show my birthday? Hi from Fleetwood. Hi. Because if I put 1051, they might not allow me to make an account. So is it gonna show my birthday, Nicole? It won't. Okay. It will be private. Okay. Somebody INFJ here. Welcome to the live. You're a rare breed. What makes you think you're drawn to this channel? INFJ. An app that has live games on it. Okay. No, you look and sound better than you did earlier. Hello, my friend. Hi. I like you already, I think. So guess what, you guys? The first day I got these AirPods, one of my AirPods fell into water. So I think that's why my AirPods go in and out all the time. And I should have took them back, and I just been having I should have took them back. I just been having them. Y'all, is there like a warranty on AirPods by any chance? Because then I will take them back, but I don't know what to do. Hey, how are you guys? Somebody said, got a Maryland. How long have you discovered that you're an INFJ? Oh my God, there's been a second plane. Are y'all just saying stuff, you guys? Cause this is crazy. Can I have a shout out, please? Shout out to you, Andres. You're so cute. Thanks, Kali. He said, gotta be. Gotta be. I'm creating my Roblox account. I'll be your first friend up there. Okay, about 4 years now. That's awesome. I like did my Myers Briggs test when I was in high school because one of my teachers, she was like low key problematic. I will never forget her name. I don't know if she passed away. A part of me feels like she did pass away since now, but she would ask me stuff. Like she said she asked my she saw my last name. She was like, "Are you?" She said you want to be anyway related to Zig Ziglar? Are you? I was like, no. Who is that? And so because she said that, it was my business teacher, by the way, in high school. My business teacher. So because she said that, I ended up like looking him up to see who he was, and I like saw some stuff about him. I was like, okay, cool. And then she would ask me like random questions, and then I think she observed me a lot, and she was the reason why we took Myers Briggs in our business class. And so I found out that I was a rare person myself. Hi, Jewel. I love your stream, and I wanted to ask, please, a Roblox girlfriend? Zig has amazing books. Yeah, so I looked more into him because of that. So like my last name is Ziegler. So she asked me that. She was like this white lady, this white lady. She was like, "Are you related?" She said, "Are you related to or happen to know anything about Zig Ziglar?" I was like, "No." I said, "But I do have like a famous family member." I was like, "But it's not him." She was like, "Really?" And so like we would just randomly have those times, and it's crazy because she observed me, and I would love to know what her Myers Briggs was now that I think about it, because the way that she was able to like do certain stuff, it was kind of amazing. Even though we didn't always agree. Like she treated me like I was a problematic child in that class because I used to talk a lot. I used to talk a lot, and I guess in a way I was like distracting the class. But I didn't know that I was doing that. The class was just kind of boring. It was easy in a way, or boring. Ziggler's is our world. You can say Ziggler. What's your last name, Sponge Booby? Because why you say it's our world? Nicole, look. I'm at this point. Jewel, what's up? Welcome back, Real Z. Who's gonna be my first friend up here? I'm gonna share my QR code. Y'all take a picture and add me on Roblox if y'all want. Nicole, did you take a picture? Did it work? Real Z Tiffy said, I love you, Joel. Look, I love you too. Welcome back to the live. Did you get it, Nicole? I'm gonna just text it to her, y'all. I don't like the girl outfit though. You'll be, huh? Drop my snap. My Snapchat is Rachel. I made my Snapchat name, y'all, when I was like, probably like, it's so many years ago. My Snapchat name is Rachel PLS. It's Rachel, please. Grab, about to get the Roblox sheets for. Yo, I don't like her outfit. She had a chestnut orange disgusting bun. Don't nobody care about that ugly chestnut bun. And she got gray stripe with denim. Girl, that's so basic. That is so basic. She's smiling though. I guess she got something to smile about somehow. Not with them pink jeans on. Y'all see this? Oh dang. Looking for a boyfriend. I see that. Do it. Hey Jewel, welcome back, Silence. She's a bacon. Wait, hold on. She's a bacon. You can change her the call me real quick. Nicole, I'm changing her. I'm changing what she's wearing. I figured out how to look at stuff. I'll be honest, Nicole. I think I'm gonna do this a little bit later, so that way it won't take up a lot of my time. I feel like it would take up a lot of my time. I got a message already. Is it the app that messaged me? Yeah, Roblox sent me a message. I don't care about that. Where's my friends? Nicole, did you take a picture of the QR code? Anybody else want to follow me on Roblox? Do y'all have it? Because if y'all do, this is my QR code. I don't know if y'all can see it that good. You might as well take a picture of the QR code. The QR code. Y'all got it? I feel like it could work. Okay. Abby up there. Thanks. Thanks, Bobo. I will make a fire edit. I'm going to change the way she looks soon, but not right now. New people, if you haven't already, I appreciate if you guys double tap the live. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Stuff like that, fun stuff. We do fun stuff on this channel. Looking for a boyfriend. I see it. Grab the cam, please. What's up with y'all obsession? I have yet to be in on the joke of what's y'all obsession. I never had Roblox account before. Me either. I just made it because of Nicole. Is it really? Are there really adult movies on Netflix, y'all? Is that something new that they're doing? Y'all, I'm looking it up to see. It says Lamar Jackson grabbing the camera clip. What the freak? This is a real clip? Where did you find the clip of him doing this? Somebody said thank you.
Put your hand over the camera for Lamar Jackson. Get it? Okay.
Oh, that's what y'all want me to do? Why didn't y'all tell me that? Somebody, the next person to say it, I'm gonna do it. But I want to see my actual clip. Y'all don't be for real doing the clip. When y'all do the clip, show me the clip. Jury, say your username. I'm gonna add you. Okay. I just sent it to you, Nicole. I just want to rolly with a jabba rap. What the freak? A devil ranch? Do I remember your name? Welcome to the live, Kumar. I think last time I called you by your last name too. I think I got new people who followed me on social media. I just want some ice on my wrist so I look better when I dance. I do remember you. Somebody said no, Kumar. I remember you. Sherwan, I remember you. Grab the cam and I'll make an edit. Did it work? I'm about to do it. Are you ready? I'm gonna grab the cam, make an edit. Y'all not be acting like I care about this edit. No, I do. Somebody said W. Okay, cool. YouTube video. I just wanna rolly with a different. Somebody said do it. Okay. Y'all ready? Y'all, I'm scared. I don't know how to do it, but I do. I know how to do it. Do you know who Avril Lavigne is? Yeah, she was a skater boy. I said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. She's just a girl, and he was a boy. Could it be any more obvious? His teacher, yeah. She was a skater boy. I said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Now she's a superstar, banging on his guitar. I'm about to listen to that song. That song is a staple in the community. Me and her are watching you right now. Who is me and her? Elmo, who is me and her? Okay, Styles, what's your Twitter name? Him and who? You're related to who? You're related to who, Elmo? I've been working hard all week and I need a break from my college course. I'm ahead. I was trying to do another chapter. It's not easy at all. Silence, what you gonna do in your break? Oh my god, I wanna roll you up and keep you in my shirt pocket. You can live there and run around with me, adorable. Metal Monkey, what did I do? Oh, I really like her songs. I like that song a lot. Like I actually listen to that song pretty often recently. But if you really were like with that person watching it, that would be cool. Meadow Monkey dehydrated them. Y'all chill on my INFJ buddy. I'm eating mashed potatoes at 3 a.m. in bed. Gracie, you funny. You funny for that.
It was just
My friend and I are watching you, and he said that he said he has ED. What do you think of the subject? Just laughing. I sing very well. Thanks. If your friend has ED, I mean, do you still love and support your friend for having it? Are you gonna treat your friend differently for having ED? That's the important question. He was. I'm about to play a song. If I had the lyrics, I could actually sing it better. I'm glad you're live. I think I'm a chill right here. The next section doesn't start until July 2nd, so I'm hella early. I'm taking criminal justice. Awesome. Been in school since April. So far, I have all straight A's. That's good, Silence. Look, I like that. Show a picture. A picture like what? Earlier, I was showing pictures. Can I show my nails? Yeah, I grew these myself, you guys. These are my actual nails. Can you tell? It's no acrylics up there either. Um, hold on, you guys. It's a lot that I'm trying to do at once. Oh my gosh, I just realized some people were sending me messages. Y'all know, because normally I have two phones while I'm on live, and I didn't have that earlier, so. Okay. So. You missed the singing part? Jules, add you on Roblox. I'm gonna look. Damn, what do you eat to have healthy, long ass nails like that? I feel like I've been trying to keep them like covered and protected, and I've been growing these nails for at least 2 months, at least 2 months, I say. Cause when was the pizza stream, y'all? The pizza live stream was like a month ago, so we're coming up on 2 months. So this has been at least like close to 2 months, maybe three. And click the plus on my profile, so you're very pretty. Thank you. She was a girl and he was a boy. Can I get any more obvious? Rocket, he. Girl, I have a crush on you. Do you? Welcome back, Rosie Tiffy. What's up? He's so awesome. Can I get your number? Wasn't you up here the last time that I had my number posted, my spiritual number? Hello, sister. May God bless you. Stay happy and healthy and have sweet dreams. Thank you. Thank you so much, Deborta. You're looking gorgeous. Where are you from? I'm from America, you guys. I'm from Virginia. They hate me because they ain't me. Haters gonna hate. Haters ain't gonna. He was a boy and she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? He was a punk and she did ballet. What more can I say? He wanted her. He wanted her. She never tell. Secretly she wanted him as well. But all her friends stuck up their nose. They had a problem with his daddy clothes. He was a skater boy. I said a little boy. You're in South Carolina? Uh-oh. I've been to those. Have I been to those sand dunes? I feel like I have been to those sand dunes, but I was a baby. Virginia ain't that far. I ain't had no coochie in 3 months. Not gonna lie, hit me up for it. Sponge boobies. All alone. She's on TV. And guess who she sees? Skater boy rocking on MTV. She calls up her friends, and they already know. Tickets to see his show. She tags along and stands in the crowd. Something and she turned down. Y'all know what's so funny about this song? He was a skater boy, and she said, "See you later, boy." And now he a superstar, and he chilling with Avril. Did y'all ever catch that part of the song? Did y'all ever catch that part of the song? that Alvaro had, the superstar boy. I'm watching from California. Uh-oh, shout out to you. It's only like, what, 12, probably 1 a.m. where you're at. Rest in peace, real metal monkey. You ain't in the two man. What happened? You did it? I'm about to go to your channel to see. Hold on. I just want to rolly, rolly, rolly when it's average. Already got some designer to hold up my pants. Y'all, by the way, Steez didn't do an edit of me. I thought he did, but he didn't. Why did he have me do that? Somebody said bite my lip. What the freak? My friend's pissed. He went home. Oh well. What the freak? Hi from Nigeria, but I'm not a scammer. Ah. I try to talk like African. Earlier I was singing what song did I say I was singing by a Nigerian artist? Recently I won Nigerian trivia in the club, y'all. I got it all correct. I think they asked me like 5 questions. I got all 5 questions right. And I dated somebody from get rid of super loud lyrics. What do you say? To the shopping list. It ain't live yet. I've completed 4 courses so far, mind you. It's a lot of chapters in 4 different courses. Now I'm in my 5th course and I was trying to work ahead and my brain is tired. Silence. It is okay to take a break. I feel like you've definitely earned a good space for a break. Don't you think? I don't think that you'll ever be behind either. I think you'll always be ahead of the curve. The way that you seem like you're wired, I think that even if you take a pause and a break, once you get back in the game, I'm pretty confident you're gonna take speed. So I think it's okay to take a break. He just posted it, give it like 10 minutes to actually appear on the channel. Oh, okay. Okay. What you mean, Dante? Girl, those nails, like, period. Give me a closer look, like, yes. Yeah, these are my nails, y'all. These are like my real nails. So, but I grew them. It's been some time, y'all. I just ended up with this shape, but for a while they were square. If they were square right now, they probably would look longer if they were square still. I think they will look way longer, in my opinion, if they were still square. Low key, you could be grinding out thousands of OF. Y'all, OF is a decision that you make for a dead end situation. Okay, what do y'all think is next after OF? Real estate. What exactly do y'all think is next after the girls expose and, you know what I'm saying, pimp themselves out? Somebody said SSI. Exactly. Like, what's actually next? Hopefully not, right? In case somebody's watching, right? But that's a dead end path. That's a path that you do when you're desperate. Your back is completely against the ropes. You feel like the Most High God ain't helping you. No, let me stop. But no, that is like a dead end situation, y'all. So what's next after OF? Becoming a realtor? Like, what? I'm gonna have to for sure make sure I marry somebody who is able to take care of me. Now I respect that. Makes you 10 times hotter. I'm just trying to figure out what's after OF, y'all. I can't see I can't see the future. You have to legit be like, the Most High God would have for sure had his hand on your life, and you be blessed for you to be able to come up out of that. Because I feel like that's why people be kind of stuck there. Sometimes it's cool at first, and then I think they get stuck. You was a skater boy. I said, see you later, boy. You said you posted it. Did I see it? Let me go to your channel. I don't see it. Can you tag the link on my channel? Like, can you comment the link on my channel and I'll pull it up by the link? Let me know if you don't get it. Let me know. What? You finished the first assignment. That's not due until July 1st. I scored a 97% out of 100. That's good. In technology and information literacy, I dedicated 8 hours 2 nights straight. Silence. I like that. I like that. You seem like you're going to be very, very secure in the future. I want to celebrate by spending time right here. I also would like a reading, and I also will be donating to you. Okay, you guys. Busy single. How do I get an hour in English Hotel Philadelphia? Um, you want to do a reading? Silence. We can get you started. This is one of my preferred decks, just cause I just like rocking with it. To be honest. He was a skater boy. I said, see a little boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Jewel, go to add friends on Roblox and click the plus. Let me try to do that. Rocking on. Oh, I see the plus. Oh, Nicole. Nicole, your person looks like my. Nicole, me and your person got the same outfit. What the freak? Y'all, I added Nicole as a friend. Me and her got the same freaking outfit. Am I a reader? Yeah, I read energy. Honestly, it's so crazy. I actually see myself more as just like a spiritual guidance person that is more so prophetic. However, I do use the cards, so sometimes people do get readings from me in this way. But I have definitely, for sure, even on this channel, did readings for people without the cards. It's not something that I necessarily need. However, I do like to use them just because it's like good for pictures, I guess, for myself. But I use other things. Like I have jars of like just words, and sometimes I get messages. Now I'm very attracted to you. Y'all are funny. Want to call later so I can teach you on Roblox? Nicole, to be honest, because where I'm at, is 3:11 in the morning. So where I'm at, I think I might not do the call tonight, but maybe another time you can call me and help me with it. Maybe some other time when I'm on live, especially if like it was earlier in today. Maybe I probably would do it. So it's uploading. Look, Stas, can you send me DSJ? Nicole is that is my little sister. So please stop. Stas. Send me the link if you can. Send me the link to it if you can. So yeah. I think there's a moth in here. That's interesting because I didn't see that. I didn't see that moth this whole entire time. But I think there might be a moth in here. Hopefully it just doesn't touch me. I just gotta make sure. I don't necessarily have problems with bugs, especially harmless ones like moths and stuff, right? It represents transformation, which I think this is part of Silence's message too. Transformation in areas where Silence, are you still here? Because I'm about to start your reading. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the edit. That's why I said if you can. Is this a bug right here? I don't know if that was a. Oh my god. Y'all, I see it. It's like a beetle. Y'all, let me try to kill this. Let me try to kill this beetle. I don't have time for this. It's like an everyday thing. It's like an everyday thing with this. I don't have time for this, y'all. This beetle is looking. It's like I heard it or something. I heard its crunchy wings. Y'all, it's at the top of the Marilyn Monroe poster, like behind it though. Like what the freak? I needed to come out in the open and just be sitting waiting to die, waiting to go. It's at the top. It's at the top. Okay. Oh my gosh. God, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do this? Do y'all see it? Y'all can't see it. Ooh. What the heck? Oh my gosh, y'all. I hit it and it's behind the it's behind the picture, but I don't know where. So it's just making noise, but I don't know where it's at. Y'all, I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if it's dead, it's dying. This is irritating me. I ain't gonna lie. This is irritating me. Let me move this. I think it's gone. I think I hit it, but it fell behind the poster, and I don't know where it could be. I gotta like clean up this whole area at this point. I don't know where it could be. I need to fix it. Ooh, did I touch something? I don't think I did, but I'm scared. I'm scared. Scared. I don't like this. Whew. I don't like this. Help me. I don't like this. I don't like to think about this. I keep hearing something move. But realistically, it's probably just my beads, right? But where is these types of bugs coming from anyways? Like what? I've never seen that type of bug before. Until yesterday. I think yesterday I saw like 3 different ones of it. Like where is it even coming from? Y'all, I'm about to come back to live. My bad. What the heck? And the crazy part about it is, it low-key be attracted to the light, this ring light. I don't know where it could be. I don't know if it fell all the way down behind this, or if it is still... What is this type of bug? It's like many little baby ones. Where the frick is they coming from? It's like little skinny beetle looking things. I thought it was a moth. Turns out it's not a moth. I mean, you can't see it, but what the heck is these things? And that one that I just seen was the big kahuna one. I don't like this. I'm about to leave. Whenever stuff like this happens, y'all, I evacuate the premise. Like, I'm about to leave. I'm about to just leave. It's a VI. Oh, somebody said Wawan. Welcome. It's probably probably a stink bug. The insects. Silence said the insect's not a part of him. You have the link. Nicole, don't ask him what that is. He being nasty. Did Styles post the link? Jewel, watch Styles at it. It's cool. Let me go look. Sorry, Silence. I'm about to get to you. Y'all, there's a reason why I was singing Dabba Ranch. Freaking Styles posted it on his edit. I saw the edit. I thought it was something different. So I thought that it was an edit of what I did up here, but it was of somebody else. So I did see that. You had posted it 3 hours ago, right, Styles? Transformation, that's what the moth means on your journey. Yeah, somebody said poor moth. It wasn't a moth though, which is interesting because that's originally what I was gonna say to silence. Because what came out was the Seven of Wands in reverse. I was gonna say it's gonna be a transformation to something to do with him being either more vulnerable at this time. But as soon as I said that, something scared me. So if this is all part of his message, then honestly, there might be an area of his life that there might be cause for transformation. It might be an area for silence in your life where it's going to feel very fearful or scary, and like maybe you're not going to want to confront something, but honestly, even though you're scared, I see you doing something scared anyway. This freaking light is attracting so many bugs, y'all. It's so crazy. It's like I just saw a little baby fly. I just see another one of those little beetle thingies. I'm about to have to do something different. I'm about to have to do something different, y'all. Can y'all see what kind of bug this is? What is that? It's one of those. There was a bigger one. I don't like hearing these bees jingle. I ain't gonna lie. I just seen a little tiny fly. I might have to turn on another light somewhere else so that way this isn't the brightest light. But yeah, there might be something that you need to confront, silence. And honestly, silence, the way that you seemingly are very the way that it seems like you're very driven and you have things mapped out in life, it might be something that's going to feel like a monkey wrench in your plans. Honestly, silence, I don't know if you prioritize like your emotional state of being in life. You might. I'm going to see what this card is because this is still here. But you might run into somebody that is going to be a person that makes you want to be vulnerable with them. But it might be kind of scary for you because you can't really plan and prepare for the feelings aspect of life. Like, as much as we like to be people who want to know what to expect and to plan things, you can't plan and prepare for things that are just like out of logic, which is emotions. But to be honest, Spirit is saying that it might be a battle between you being vulnerable and you being the one that's on top. Meaning, just as an example with those bugs, I was scared of something about them that made me want to, even though I was scared, I confronted the issue, right? In matters of like something to do that's out of your logic, out of logical thinking, there might be something that comes up that calls for you to be vulnerable, but if you don't confront it and do it anyway scared, it might make you want to be in this energy, which is an energy to be kind of sneaky, deceptive, calculating, and stuff. So like if it's a matter of love over logic, or feelings rather over logic and being prepared, Spirit is saying that if you're not scared of feelings and the emotional aspect of life, it will help you. It will help you. It will help you, and also you won't feel a feeling of like this is other people. These are two different people. Okay, Spirit is saying silence. Spirit is saying to be aware. There's two different people in your energy. Somebody who's very mean, and there's somebody who I see it as people are attacking you. Silence. So even though I said all of that, right? Even though I said all of that, there's two different energies here that are haters. Fear of what? Okay, so let me complete that thought. So I don't think this has to do with these two people, but these two energies this came up. Before I address these people, what I was saying is that sometimes we can be very logical and calculated, and we can intellectualize a lot of things in life and prepare for things. However, when it comes to the human side of life, sometimes we can't rationalize feelings. So that's just something to keep in mind, because if it comes to a time where let's say you're focused on things that are about you, which isn't a bad thing. Let's say you're focused on you and your future. And let's say you meet somebody and they're more tugging on your emotional aspect. like let's say you meet a girl or something, a relationship or something like that. Spirit is saying that you might feel the propensity, you might feel the need to kind of like be scared of something about that. But I do see you doing it anyways if you're scared, like confronting it, scared. But if you don't confront something scared, which I see you doing it, it could put you in an energy to where you become a very deceptive person, because really it's like because you're not showing up authentic, it puts you in that energy anyways. I hope that it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense right now, maybe come back to this reading at some point, save this portion, come back when it's ready for you to know and hear that part again. But outside of that aspect, there's two different peoples around you, or two different areas that people are trying to attack you when it comes to haters. I don't know if you're aware of this. I think you are, because Spirit said you are. I'm seeing 2 5s, which means that either both of these people might have seemingly changed in your eyes, but this person is very kind of mean. One person is very mean, and the other person is always negative. They're kind of the same energy. They're kind of the same type of people, and I see that they talk down a lot on things that you are excited about or things that you are doing. Does this resonate at all? Because I think that because you're so focused on certain things, these people have a problem with it. I don't know if this resonates, but they're very unhappy people, and they constantly watch you. Are you aware of who these people are at all? I don't know if you keep your eye on these people as well, but these people keep their eyes on you. Okay. Anything else you'd like to say, Spirit? Well, I'm just looking to see if those bugs. He got 2 5s ruining his life. Exactly. Jeremiah, I'm sorry, Joshua, you funny. He said you got 2 5s. They not 10s? I mean, together, do they make a 10? Now, let me stop. But no, there is 2 people. It could be 3 people. The way that they're... Do you notice that these people, all 3 of these cards are pages? Do y'all realize this? These are immature people. These are people who are sheep. Like, silence is ahead of the curve. Like, he got his head... You know what I'm saying? Silence is focused on him and his business. These are 3 little immature, childish people. And or it could be his legit peers, but they're not going where he's going in life. I do keep my tunnel vision focused, and relationship is not something I'm interested in. Okay. Your surgery was success. What type of surgery did you have, black man? Wow, girl, your gifts are amazing. Thanks, Adrian. Let's see what else. I do see that you're going to have a lot of success coming your way with the number 8 I just saw. Of course, the number 8 I associated with abundance. I also, for some reason, associated with Leo right now. I'm seeing Leo and abundance, and I'm seeing success. So you're going to be shining a lot, Silence. And when you do start shining a lot, 2 different things is going to be surrounding your energy at that time. The one thing that's going to be surrounding your energy is, of course, these 3 musketeers. They could all know each other, but they could actually not all know each other. And they don't all have to be younger than you or immature to be immature, is what I want to say. But there's 3 different energies that are watching you, and they're negative, they're haters. They're not going where you're going in life. Just keep that in mind. So to listen to them, take their advice, their opinions, consider what they have to say, let them try to talk negative on you and your plans, it's not conducive for you. It doesn't serve you at all, because they're not going where you're going in life, right? That's one energy that's going to be around you, and you're going to have a polar opposite experience with, I see this as love entering your life. Okay, I know you're not focused on a relationship at all, but I think that you might find somebody soon. Okay, but let's see if Spirit can really confirm more about that. Let's see. I see that you're going to be taking care of yourself, or it's like, I don't know if you're into self-care at all, Silence, but I just see somebody with like a face mask, like somebody prioritizing their like appearance, their looks. I see that when you start doing this, that's when you're going to see both of these energies. Because these people are going to not like the changes, the new you. They're going to try to make it seem like you changed, or there's something different, or you think you're better than them. Because they're not going where you're going in life. Okay? You can't save everybody, of course. We know this, right? We can't always help people. People aren't always going with us. But I do see here that you don't necessarily see this at all. I see that you don't see this. You don't see this, but you're going to meet somebody, and you're going to really want to hold on to this person. you're going to meet somebody, and I think it's hard for you to think about that because I think that you haven't got that feeling from anybody in a while or ever. But I just see that you're going to meet somebody, okay? Yes, I'm extremely focused on self-care to the extreme, and I'm getting sexier every day. Silence, that's the reason why you have this peanut gallery hating on you. Um, this woman, Silence, I don't know your nationality, your race, or anything, but this woman could have curly hair, and or she could have like tan skin. I don't know if this is her actual skin. I think she gets tans. So I don't know if she's a black woman, but I kind of see it as like she's a little bit darker than her natural color, it seems. So I don't know if you meet her in the summertime and she's a black woman with a tan. I just see somebody with a tan or tan skin. And she could have curly hair. She could have big hair or just kind of like short hair in a way. Short in the matter of the style. Whenever she wears the style, it kind of comes like here or a little bit higher. So if it's curly right here. You know how you could straighten curly hair gets longer? That's what I'm seeing. She may be mixed with Mexican. This is not something that's going to happen very fast necessarily as far as like your attraction with her. To be real, I think that you're probably just going to see her like around in a way. But I do see you you're going to want to offer her something at some point. Yeah. I think that you're not going to communicate with her at first. And that's why it's going to happen slow. I think you're going to kind of see her around or something. But I think that you're not going to really speak that much to her or give that much of an exchange. Yeah, I see you being focused. I see you being focused on yourself and you're thinking the love stuff is for the birds type of thing. And so this is what's going to, honestly, Silence, if you do run into this person, like how it's coming out, Spirit is saying that's going to be the reason why this doesn't happen. It's just for the fact that you didn't prioritize trying to make it happen. That would be the reason why it doesn't happen. But to be real, you could start this cycle with this person. And if you were to start this, oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Silence. Spirit is saying that you probably, if this doesn't work out between you and this girl, she's not going to be a person that's going to force her way in your life, mind you. If you invite her into your life, into your world, with the world card here, you two can really have something beautiful together. Like, this could be an actual very beautiful relationship. It's just something that's not logical. So that's just something to think about. Okay? That's just something to think about. Don't look at relationships as a burden, or don't look at it as, think of it as it going to be a burden. I see that this is somebody who's going to be very compatible with you. And it's outside of logic. Like, you probably won't even be able to really think. You probably wouldn't be able to know why it works. Like, you probably are like, I never would have thought I saw myself in a relationship at this time. I was thinking about this, this, and this. So I do see that if this offer doesn't happen, this opportunity, it will only be because you didn't prioritize this person. But if you were to, it actually will be something very good for you. Actually, it's part of you getting better. Absolutely not. The brain and heart matters. If the brain and heart is dead, I don't even bother. I feel like this is something that you should probably do a little bit different, okay? Because I see that this is going to be somebody that's actually very good for you. Which, honestly, most people, when they run into relationships... Sorry, you guys. I just saw a fly and it made my nose itch. Some people, they meet people and they're not good people for them. I see that this is something that's happening because it's like the Most High God wants to give you this. Like, this is just a part of your chapter. But if it takes a long time, it would just be because of your pace. Give me an example of different. You got my brain in space. Could you repeat what I said when I said different? That would help me. When you were in school, was it a nightmare? Who, me? When I was in school, y'all, school was kind of easy as far as like the work load. But as far as like socializing and stuff, school was crazy. Somebody said don't cheat, Silence. I think when it comes to Silence, if he was to quote unquote cheat, he cheating on focusing on himself. Meaning, I don't think Silence even cares that much about the love aspect, relationships, and anything about it. You said the approach has to be different. Oh, so what would be different to you is, let's say normally if you were to meet somebody, you're not interested in people like that. So with this person, spirit would want you to do things to spark a connection with this person. That would be something different than maybe what you would have did previously with anybody else. The pace of this is up to you, meaning this thing could potentially not happen at all if you don't make ways to find connection with this person. If you don't make ways to try to have communication, hanging out, getting to know each other. That aspect is something that I see it working out very beautifully for you. And because you seemingly are a person that's not like, you seem like a hardworking and very focused person. So I don't see this being something that's going to necessarily come back around to you easy, which is why I see it from the standpoint of you should take advantage of this this person that you're going to meet. Okay, this person is kind of it kind of comes with the space. I am extremely focused. I definitely get that vibe. This kind of comes with the territory silence, meaning, did you expect to work on yourself really good and not ever have this aspect of your life? This aspect of your life can happen right now. It doesn't have to. You don't have to wait till you get to a certain part in life to try to have this. The fact that it's coming right now while you're already in the motion is actually beautiful for you, because if you get to a certain specific place in life, it might be harder for you to actually seek and find this. So the fact that it's kind of coming to you now, I think it's a good thing. That's how I'm seeing it. That's why I said do something different. Because I think logically you'll think, well, I want to be in this, I want to do that, I want to focus, I want to graduate, I want to do this, I want to pass this, I want to do that. You're going to miss this opportunity. And it doesn't seem like it's something that's going to be super. This isn't like, you know how some people meet terrible people all the time? They have bad dating experiences and stuff. This doesn't seem like that vibe. So that's why I'm saying, like, I think you should take advantage of this person, this opportunity, rather, not the person. Because I think the way that your life is going, it's like this is a blessing that is coming to you right now in this way. Because you can potentially get to a certain part of life and you're going to want this, and it might not be readily available for many different factors. Not to say it would be hard. You might just run into the experience of other people who have harder times. Does that make sense? Like, there's some people who meet people and they're just there because they're available. So you might as well meet somebody who's actually good for you now, even if you don't feel ready, and build a connection, a relationship with this person now as you are growing in life. This person's growing in life. Y'all can grow together. You don't always have to be at a certain place in life to think that you are able to finally conquer, put attention to, or have something. This is part of you working on yourself. Just look at it that way. Part of you working on yourself is having this person, despite your checklist in your mind of where you should be and what you should be doing. Does that make sense? I see this as being a very beautiful person to accompany you as you are working on yourself. Okay? Okay? I don't see you being very, like, lust driven with this person. I just see it as like you messaging this person. Maybe this person's the same way, as far as like this person's going to be messaging you. Okay? And this person is bringing transformation. They could be a Scorpio and or earth signs, what I saw so far. They could have a little fire sign, which will balance you out, because I think you have a lot of air in the energy. Do I have a PayPal because your card doesn't like Cash App? I don't have PayPal, but I do have the Buy Me a Coffee link silence. So you can use that link, and I think they allow you to use PayPal. But yeah, this person is coming to bring a transformation to an area of your life, which is the romance department. So this person is going to be there to transform that aspect of your life. So you're working and you're glowing up all these other areas of your life that focus on you. This is part of focusing on you too, but it's in matters of your love life and experience there. Anything else, Spirit? So yeah, you might find yourself like rebuilding parts of yourself while you meet this person. It just comes with it. It just is part of life. Like, we work hard and we train and we fall down sometimes in areas of like every other part of our life. Career, learning, all of that structured stuff. We can do the same thing in relationships, and I think that this person's here to bring a transformation to you in that area of life. It's overall making you a very well-rounded person because you have every other area in your life that you're focused on. And so this is the area you're not looking for this. Thanks, Spirit. Thanks, Spirit. You're not looking for this. That's why it's here. It would be nice to have spontaneous outings, but the people I meet, brain don't be there. I'm saying mature wife. Yeah, this person is going to switch things up for you. It's because you're not looking for this. That's why you're getting it. Okay? Yeah, I see that you're going to make a proposal to this person. Okay, I'm seeing this as love proposals. This could be a person that you might want to take it to that level at some point. Okay? I see that you're moving at a slower pace as far as matters of passion. However, Spirit saying don't look at this opportunity or this person. Don't try not to be in a indifferent energy about this, because to be honest, silence. Some people will look at this as truly a blessing. This is some things that people like. Have you ever seen some higher achieving men, and they have a wife that they hate? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to laugh. Some high achieving men, they either have a wife that they hate or they always run into women that they don't like. That's why Spirit is bringing this to you now, so that way you don't experience that. This is part of you working on yourself, mind you. So yeah, be decisive when you meet this person. I'm not willing to settle. Yeah, this person is not a settled person, by the way. This is a person that's going to be good for you. So Spirit is saying, don't be indifferent. Be very decisive with this person when it comes to this person. Okay, I see you making a wise decision. This is wisdom. I see you aligning yourself. Even maybe dare I say aligning yourself with this person. This person and you might mesh well with each other in a unique way. Like you're probably gonna notice differences about each other, but it's what's helping you to become better people. So you have something that this person will lack, and that person has something that you're not that strong in, and that actually helps you gain it and helps this person gain it too. So it makes you more of a well-rounded person. Does that make sense? So yeah. And I think it's really just going to help balance you out overall, as far as like, this is like you being the king. So like, it's going to transform you into that. Okay? So yeah, that's what I see. I just see it as commitment. See it as commitment. Yeah, it's coming. You have commitment coming. You're not even worried about it. That's the craziest part about it. You're not worried about it. You can care less. But when it comes up, Spirit said, don't be indifferent. Be very decisive about this person. Make effort to at least build a friendship. If you don't try to do anything, I think that it would be better to do that than to live with regrets and be off balance. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Silence. If you need help, I think in the pinned comment is buymeacoffee.com/JulraeJulrae for the ways to send the payment that you was looking for. I don't have PayPal though, I'm sorry. So yeah. Is Lily in the chat, you guys? May you'll British. Was I too late? Is Lily here, Nicole? She was? I didn't see her. I was too busy in the reading. So I didn't see if Lily was here. If she was, I would have wanted to say hi if I didn't. YouTube says, give me a sign. YouTube, you looking for a sign? Hold on, let me look at YouTube's picture. YouTube, I remember this live. This live wasn't that long ago. Did you screen? No. YouTube, you took a screenshot of YouTube's thumbnail of me from that day. Somebody said, sub to me if you want a cookie. Give you a sign, YouTube? I'm gonna give you a sign. Hold on. Was Lily here, y'all? Because I don't see her. Like, at all. The different approach is accepting love silence. I agree. That is the complete... Oh, Lily was here. I agree. That is the complete different approach. So instead of being super logical, like lean into love and romance and lean into the idea that you are supposed to have this part of your life right now. Like you don't have to wait to have that aspect of your life. Like you can have it right now. So I see it that even if parts of it scares you, I see you are being a very determined person. Silence. So I see you going for it anyways. You might feel like it's a disruption to your regular life and flow. However, I see it being something good for you. So yeah. YouTube, you say give you a sign. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. Spirit, thank you. Spirit, you know exactly what the sign is, so. Spirit, I'm sorry. YouTube, the sign is to start that new beginning, okay? Start the new beginning, okay? I see that you are on, Spirit saying start, be ready so you don't have to get ready, okay? Make that offer. There's a lot of page energy. This is like this is like beginning. So YouTube, there's a beginning that you want to start. I see that you are slightly guarded and defensive. However, you are open at the same level. I see that you are very optimistic as well. This is kind of the same cards from earlier, and I did shuffle at least a few times. But it's all upright. All of these cards are upright. I do see this as being an opportunity for you, YouTube. Are you still up here, YouTube, by any chance? Eight of Pentacles, and so I do see that at this moment, though, you are having some doubts at times when it comes to can this thing work, and in what ways should you communicate to make this happen, to communicate so that it's communicated that you're real or you're serious or something like that. Do I have it right? Do I have it correct? So yeah, but overall I see this as being something that could really stabilize you. I'm in love with whom, Alex? Is YouTube still here? Because that was his reading. So yeah, so you guys, for ways that you can send a donation for the readings, check the pinned comment. My cash app is $REJUL, and then I have buymeacoffee.com/JulraeJulrae. Somebody said, can you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? You guys, I've grabbed... Can you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? There you go, you guys. Who the is you, Alex? I don't know you. Silence, you can ignore Alex. Alex is up here all the time, and he makes commentary towards everything, good, bad, and ugly. He literally is he's harmless in a way, so you can just ignore Alex. Don't take him serious at all. Don't take Alex commentary serious at all. That's why he laughing in the chat. He one of those people who show up all the time. He might as well just be chilling, like, and he just gonna make don't even take it serious. Good or bad, ugly, none of it. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys. I'm only going to be up here for a little bit. If you guys really want a reading from me tonight, send in a donation. I'll see it, and then I'll start your reading, you guys. Other than that, it's going to take a lot of energy out of me if I do. How long have I been doing readings? To be honest, y'all, I've only had these cards since... I think I got these cards in February, March, maybe? Maybe March, I think. So how long has that been? March, April, May, June, July. We're just now about to hit July. So the past 3 months, I had these cards for the past 3 months. But you guys, I'm authentically gifted, so I'm mostly prophetic. I don't need the cards, but I use it as like, Jul, you ghosted me. Black Man Diddy, I ain't ghosted you. What was the procedure that you had earlier? The comment I made was, why you be so deep about me? That felt deep. I wasn't expecting that to read. Oh, silence. My bad. If I went too deep, I'm so sorry. I actually don't want to say I'm sorry because I don't apologize for going too deep. That was just Spirit's message to you, because maybe there's a reason why you should know it in that way. Heart surgery is failed. I died. Black Man Diddy, are you talking about Geometry Dash? Man, Lily left. I was too late. Nicole, do you and Lily, are y'all subscribed to each other on YouTube? Because I was going to say, comment on her page. Look into the tarot cards and see if you're soulmates. Adrian, you know why we're connected? You know why you're here, Adrian? Is so that way Spirit can show you stuff about yourself. I don't think that you're a Virgo, but this is Virgo energy, Hermit energy. The reason why you're connected to my page, Adrian, is because there's an aspect of this channel that is matching a vibration of you to see yourself. Like, you're here to see more about yourself, learn more about yourself. And sometimes it's in things that have nothing to do with you and me. So yeah, this is like the Most High God has brought you here for that. So you're authentically part maybe of the soul tribe, the soul group. It's for you to be enlightened on these twisted. It's for you to be enlightened on twisted people, like bad people even. Okay, people who are trying to bring you chaos. So you're more enlightened on that aspect or things that have happened in your journey like that with like terrible people. So that's why the Most High God has brought you to this channel for that. That's why you feel connected. We are, and I commented her page. Oh, okay. I have a question. Can you make a PayPal? I don't know how to navigate the coffee thing, and I think you still have my phone number. Silence. Did we wait? Silence. Did we do a on the phone call before, on a reading? Because I can't remember. But Silence. I'll be honest. I sadly don't have access to a PayPal like at all, like none. And I really wish that I could do the PayPal thing. So I'm sorry. But if you're not able to send a donation, Silence, maybe you'll be okay. Maybe you'll be okay. Because the buy me a coffee aspect is the only thing that I have as far as like for people to send it who are international or use PayPal as a means to send money. I don't know if they have an option for PayPal, but I whenever people have suggested PayPal, they sent it to me through that page or that place. And I don't if you had Cash App, it would work really good too. Adria said true. I'm here to talk about surgery. You talk about me, talk about George death. Black Man Diddy, if you really did have surgery, because you know you joke around a lot, Black Man Diddy, I didn't know if you were serious or not. I pray for speedy recovery and that the Most High God will protect you during surgery. I'll send you a donation through the Buy Me a Coffee link later today. Thanks, Joshua. I'll look for it. I'm here because I'm Julrae's life coach. EJ is a Pisces that I act like I'm repulsed by. Maybe at times I am. Can you please stop this fake junk? What? I sent you a text months ago. The way you can send me your PayPal, please make one. I want to show you my appreciation. Okay, Silence. I might have to use a friend's PayPal then, because I literally PayPal did something weird years ago to where I was using PayPal all the time, and I can't remember if I used a business, if I used the payment to make through a business, and for whatever reason, the next day I couldn't have access to my PayPal, and I kept on contacting PayPal about it, and they shut my PayPal account down. So I don't have access to a PayPal at all. Like I don't think I could ever make one. But if I find a friend that has PayPal, Silence, can you text me? Can you text me your number? Because maybe I can try to do PayPal. I'll try. But if I have to, I'll send you my friend's PayPal so that way they can just send me the payment. If he has a PayPal card, he should be able to use that. Oh, do you have a PayPal card? Because then you can send it through the Buy Me a Coffee app. I'm just here to see all the drama. You do not look real, but you fine. I don't look real? For real, Tay? What? PayPal burned me too. Really? PayPal is janky. Yeah, and it's so weird because, see, Perry, so I had two different accounts with PayPal. One was a business account and the other one was a personal account. They shut down my personal account and kept on charging me like money. And they kept on trying to say that I had like basically kind of like a collections, they tried to say I had payment and collections or something. So I paid it off, even though I used to work at a debt collections company. I know exactly how this stuff goes. So I paid it off for something, and they basically just didn't give me access to my account. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So then I used a business account because I did end up having a business, and they found how they connected it somehow. I can't tell if they connected it because I complained about them trying to shut it down through that business transaction with a faulty business or something. And when I complained about it, somehow they connected it back to my personal account. It was crazy. I was like, PayPal got some stuff going on because there's no way that on my personal account for that business, my personal account something stupid happened, and then on the business account something. It's just a mess. Hi Drew, I love you so much. You look well and beautiful tonight. Thank you for being live for us to see such a beautiful woman. What are you rocking? Looks super comfy. Yeah, it's PJs tonight, y'all. Does the spirit have anything for me? So Joshua, look out for manipulative women in your life. Okay, there is a woman in your life. Okay, she's very spiritual herself. Bad. Okay, she might be a little bit self-centered. Yeah, this person's spiritual for bad to the point where you might think that she's more spiritually tapped in than she is. She's not really. Like, this person's not actually that tapped in. However, she is kind of inclined to be more manipulative, which is kind of witchy in a way. Yeah, spirit's saying to guard yourself from this person because that person might try to wound you if you keep them around your life because they're going to. This person doesn't see clearly, so if you take their advice or think that they know what they're doing, you look at them higher than what they are, they're going to lead you astray. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, Spirit is saying to like kind of keep to yourself at this time. I don't know if this resonates at all. Jewel, can you do a reading to see if Lily would come back live, please? Nicole, I don't know. I had sold an item to a customer and later they claimed fraud and they took money out without even asking me. See, Perry, I think something like that happened. So on my business account, I can't remember if I did a transaction I did the transaction to a business. And I think that business got shut down and somehow it trickled to me or something like that. But there was somebody who tried to do a claim like that, I think, on my business too. They didn't win. I don't know if they won though. I don't think they won. Yeah, I just blocked her yesterday. Josh, so I'm talking about somebody who you just blocked. Yeah, this person would try to cloud up your judgment. I do see here that you have a couple love, and this couple love offer is going to be presented to somebody else. Yeah, I see you starting a new beginning, Joshua, with somebody else. Okay. And this person is going to be messaging you back, or you probably are talking to this person already. If not, this is soon to come. I see you sending messages back and forth, and this person is going to be receiving. Like, the way that this person's looking, they're going to be very interested in seeing, they like hearing what you have to say, okay? So, this new beginning I see is starting with somebody else, okay? And, so yeah, I don't know if you see this as complete success because you're still, maybe at some point you thought about the fact that you just went through this with that person. This is the second time you've said exactly what's going on in my life. That's so cool. The Most High God is so cool for that. Even though you don't see this person as quite the epitome of success for some reason, I don't know if you're comparing them to somebody, either the last person or somebody else, as far as different aspects on a checklist. However, I do see you're able to safely be a little bit more vulnerable with this person. Okay, so I do see things picking up quickly with this person, and you and this person, y'all might really like get into it very quickly. And the chick on the card looks just like the other girl. Does it really? I don't know which card it was. Is it this girl? I don't know. Is it this girl by any chance? But yeah, I see that you and this other person, I see y'all getting it on with each other very quickly. Okay. Y'all might be in love, like, or that feeling of like honeymoon love type of situation. But yeah, I see this. You doing this and looking out for yourself has brought you justice. The fact that you decided to just put your self-worth above that other lady has brought you justice in this situation. So that's what I have for you, Joshua. For ways to send donations, you guys, my Cash App is $REJUL. And I have buymeacoffee.com/JulraeJulrae. Check the pinned comment, check the description box, or the About Me for different ways to find that information, you guys. You're so spot on with the tarot cards, and I love it. I love it. Thanks, Andrew. I'm sorry. Thanks, Andrew. Adrian. Who's Andrew? Is there somebody? She was a demon for sure. Don't let what happened between you and her make you go into this next situation a little bit like thinking about it not working out because of it. I see that things might work out pretty good with this new person. So yeah. I see the divine is in it with the number 7. I see the divine's in it and the number 9. So that cycle with that other person, you had to wrap that up and make that and finalize that situation for the divine to step in and give you. Why am I hearing the word recompense? I feel like I know what that word means. It's kind of like what I'm saying. It's like bringing justice to a situation. I'm next. I need a look. Welcome back, Thabo. Are you the lawyer person? I remember doing readings for you. But yeah. My grandma used to call me Andrew. Adrian, is that why I called you Andrew just? I was like, who is Andrew? Why did I keep on wanting to call you Andrew and your name's Adrian? I didn't do a reading for you, Thabo. I thought I did, but maybe it's somebody else. Let's see what's going on with you this summer. This summer, Spirit wants you to make decisions that's going to keep you emotionally balanced, okay? Because when we're emotionally unbalanced, we can't really see offers, and or opposite. If we feel like we're not getting the opportunities, it can make us off balance emotionally. So let's see if there's anything that you can do to change that from happening. Um, Spirit wants you to really focus on looking life. Wait, why'd you say no? Spirit wants you to really look at life from a place, from like the eyes of a child, okay? I know we can go through things in life and we can feel almost like very like almost bitter about how life is going. So Spirit wants you to kind of like get back into like almost like, I kind of see this as like, for some reason I'm kind of getting this as like a kid energy. Okay, Spirit kind of wants you to like tap into that youthful energy and not cry over spilled milk. Whenever we hold on to a lot of pain and a lot of things that have happened to us negatively, it can almost create our forward movement to be filled with that pain too. So Spirit wants you to kind of like release a lot of this energy so that way your summer can go differently. If you were to release this energy, okay, of feeling like you're not enough or feeling like people have left you, not been there for you, deserted you, Spirit said that he can do more with you, okay? I see that you will become a person of direction, okay? I see that you will also be a person that can really communicate effectively should you go through the process of purging out this negative energy of things that have happened to you. I don't want to say a woe is me energy, but sort of. You got beaten up yesterday. I have back pain now. Oh, that's what this energy is, Thabo? That makes sense. I was getting this pain energy, like almost a wallowing energy. So yeah, I do see here at this time, maybe you don't have a lot of time to celebrate, or you don't feel like there's any reason to celebrate with people who you don't trust. Okay, I don't know if you feel like you don't trust certain people. I do see here that you're going to get communicated with about maybe it's you communicating, you shutting the doors with against certain people, places, and things. I see that this is going to put you in your power, you communicating or receiving communication about this, you no longer being a part of something or an ending of something. It's going to really put you in your power. But I also see you getting I see you getting a message about how this message is going to bring you financial stability. Something about something is going to bring you financial stability. It's your birthday this month. Oh, okay. Happy birthday. Are you a Cancer? Happy birthday, Cancer. So yeah, Aries in life that was once like, you once felt vulnerable in like matters of success, finance, or something like that. I do see that you're going to get some form of clarity in those areas of life, okay? I don't know if you recently dealt with somebody who's a Gemini or somebody who's just not a friend to you no more. Maybe you think this person's shady and two-faced. I see that this person betrayed you, and you feel like this person was very power hungry, arrogant, something like that. I see that you're going to be rebuilding yourself up from this. I see you being tapped into your intuition at this time, your gut feelings, okay, Cancer? And Spirit is saying you're going to get a lot, you're going to receive a lot of downloads. Thank you. I have a message about job now. That's what I saw. That's why I saw you got a message about finance. So yeah, I see that you're going to be thinking a lot, okay? And it's going to be because it's going to be a matters of your new position. So that's what I got. That's what I got for you, Thabo. Ways that you can support the channel, you guys, and appreciate your readings. Check the pinned comment. My cash app is $REJUL. I have buymeacoffee.com/JulraeJulrae. So yeah, I appreciate all those who have donated. You're back, Lily. Isn't it crazy that Lily came back and I was thinking about getting off alive, you guys? I'm going to try to stay on. I'm not going to do too many readings, though, because it does take energy. It does take energy. I like being replenished back with the donations, though. That does help. I'm not going to lie, it does help. That energy exchange helps. Because it causes energy to flow. Does that make sense? So it helps it not feeling like such a pull of takeaway. It's like a giving back energy. So it's a little bit beyond just me asking for whatever. Let me see. So yeah. Did you get it? I just sent it. I'm about to go check. I'm checking now actually. I like the message. I'm reading some of the messages that people send. People are so sweet. Silence, where did you send it? Silence, where did you send it? I have to send it to the link in the description, not just typing it in. Oh, you sent it to buymeacoffee.com/JulraeJulrae. I didn't get it yet. If you sent it there, I don't see it. Oh, the coffee app? I don't see it, actually. Okay, you win, baby. I like how we do readings even through chats and live. Yeah, it's kind of cool, right? I think it's cool. What time is it where I'm at? I'm gonna tell you guys. It's 4:06 a.m. Nobody put that in the chat, by the way, but it's 4:06 a.m. where I'm at, you guys. So typically, I for sure am going to get completely tired within the next hour. So I might be just wrapping it up. Did I see your comments about my reading? Did I see your comments? Let me go look. Um, Oh, you said that's crazy because that perfectly describes it. This chick was exactly like my ex-wife, and I almost made the same horrible mistake again with this demon. That's why you said she was a demon. I'm very stubborn and try not to give up on things, but I feel like this was God testing me to see if I've learned to let certain things or people go to protect my spirit. Oh, okay. That's awesome. I feel like God be looking out for you, Joshua, because two different times you came to my page and got accurate readings that you say was helpful for you. I think that that's awesome because to be real with you guys, there's not a lot of readers that you can go to and you get good advice. Like sometimes they may pick up on the energy, but you don't always get like, that type of effect. I think the Most High God is very gracious upon us, especially through me in this channel. Lily, please make a YouTube short. I want to see your videos. So yeah. Did somebody else say something, you guys? But yeah, Joshua, that's awesome. The first time I did Joshua's reading, y'all, I didn't have cards at all. Like I was up all morning, all night, like now. And he had came on probably on my time, like well, I was about to get off. Probably my time, close to like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9 a.m. And I did a reading for him because he asked. I didn't even have cards. Now he definitely does because I be doing dumb ish. That's You're funny for saying that. Can I ask one yes or no question? What's your yes or no question, King Slatter? I don't care. Peace, peace. How you been? I've been good, Mike. Mike, you just got off? Mike sometimes visits the channel when he had just got off work. Yeah, it was my first time seeing your channel too. I think that was kind of cool that happened like that. I will think about it, Nicole, because I look pretty bad right now. He said yes. You just got off work. What you about to do, Mike? What was for breakfast this morning? I didn't donate just because of the reading tonight. I donated because of your professional consistency. You have a good vibe. Oh, thanks, Silence, for that. Let me go check to see if I got it. I hope I did. Yeah, I just got it. I got it. Thank you. Alien 9 times. Thanks, Silence, for that. I appreciate you. The note said Alien 9 times. Will I be able to accomplish the goal I want to? That's 6 years from now. Let's see. Will you be able to accomplish it? I say yes. I see you're able to manifest this. All of the power of your direction is in your forward movement, King Schlatter. So would you be able to accomplish the goal that you want 6 years from now? 100%. Anything that potentially could block you, I don't really see that as the case. I see that just don't get super comfortable, but 100% you can definitely accomplish this. So yeah, this is two positive signs of yes and yes. So that's what I have. For those who wants to send donations, check the pinned comment, okay? Buymeacoffee.com/JulraeJulrae and or Cash App is in the bio. Cash App $REJUL. You about to smoke your tree? Okay. That sounds about right. That sounds on schedule, Mike. Wow, thank you so much. You're welcome. Look, best of luck to you, King Slatter. Mike said, never get too comfortable. 100%. Sometimes we know we can do something and it can make us feel like we already accomplished the goal and it makes us slack off. So don't get too comfortable. Only if you see that pretty face of yours. What is going on? It's like a cis romance. You know how there's a bromance? What's the girl version of a bromance, y'all? Because that's what's happening between Lily and Nicole. They have like a bromance energy, but it's girls. A cis mance. No, that don't even sound right. But yeah, I think I am about to get off a live stream soon. If not, I'm just gonna put the cards up. So yeah. Yeah, when you slack off, you might fall off. 100%. Somebody said lesbian love. I'm so weak. But I agree. Sometimes when you slack off, that is 100% when you start falling off. And then the crazy part about it is you're so capable. You're so capable and you know how capable you are and your potential. It frustrates you because you're like thinking that you should be way ahead. And it's like you should, but you slacked off. 2 women equal lily pads. I'm so weak. I feel like I heard that before, but I don't know if I completely get it. I feel like I did hear that before though. YouTube, did you get your reading from earlier? YouTube, I definitely did your reading. I've been up here, it's showing for an hour 26 minutes. I probably did your reading close to maybe 25 minutes ago. You probably didn't even hear it. It was a really good reading too, if I remember it correctly. I don't remember everything I said right now though, but I definitely did your reading not too long ago. Lily pads means flowers. Ooh, sorry Jewel, missed it. It's okay, YouTube, just go look for it in the replay. Catch the replay. Yeah, it was right before Joshua, so it's probably like close to, probably not 25 minutes then. It probably was less than that. Welcome back, Kenzie. Thanks. You always compliment me. Kenzie said, you're too pretty. Good night, gorgeous goddess. Good night, Adrian, Andrew. Yes, of course, my baby. Come here. You guys, I'm about to get off a live soon. I'm not going to lie. I have one question, Julrae. What about my energy? What about my energy made you vulnerable and comfortable about my energy? Meaning, like, you don't feel guarded. I noticed that. Oh, to be honest, Silence, I'm not 100% sure. I just know that whenever you get up here, I just always pick up good energy from you, as if you are a kindred spirit in my soul family, or you're a person who maybe perhaps in real life, like whenever I see your comments, I always see you in 2 different ways. I'll be honest, there's 2 different ways I see your energy, as if your energy is a person, because of course I'm just reading your comment, right? The first few times I saw your energy, like how I would see how you look, you gave me a vibe where you're kind of more like a very almost eccentric misfit type of energy. Like you gave me an artist vibes, like an artist, like you know how some people they'll put like, I don't know, they wear their hair the way that they want to wear their hair, they do stuff the way that they want to do it, and they have like a cool energy about it. Like it's kind of cool, like it works for them, it's cool. That's how I see you one way, and then the second way I see you is almost introverted for some reason. I don't know if that's the case or not, but I see you in that way, and that energy, it's like a quiet, loud energy because it draws attention, but it's like you don't necessarily you're not trying to do that necessarily, you're just being unique. That's how I see your energy, one way. And then the second way I see your energy is like super introverted. I have the same B-Day as Bob Marley. I'm a popular loner. I do see dreads whenever I see your energy. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if you have dreads, but I always see dreads whenever I read your comments. And I see colors in your dreads. Like, you know how like XX Tentacion used to have like that blonde patch in his hair, or blonde hair on one half or something like that? I see that type of coloring in a way in your hair, but like I always see like green dreads or like gray or like something like that. You have dreads? I always see that whenever I see your energy. But I always see the energy to where you could potentially be into like anime in a way. Why is the chat so cringe right now? Because Lily and Nicole is like air making out on the chat. Wait, I never see your profile picture, Silence. Silence, I've never... I have never looked at your profile picture. It's actually a picture of you? Oh my gosh. That is so crazy. I'm just not looking at it. That makes sense. Now I see what you look like. This is exactly what I see that you look like. That's crazy. Not completely, but if I were to just describe different aspects and somebody else knew who you were, they would be like, that's him. That's kind of cool. If you think this is cringe, you should have been here earlier. Earlier was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Whose message did he? YouTube. Joshua is cool. I just did his reading. I think that was an accident because he timed you out for 10 seconds. Wow. Silence, you are an artist. See, look. I'm not gonna lie, Silence. I have never been on your page. I never clicked your profile. So to see all this as being correct, I think that's so cool because like I am accurate. Thank you, Julrae. Yes, I love to design my hair like anime characters, Yu-Gi-Oh, or someone off of Dragon Ball Z. Yep, creative keeps you youthful. That makes sense. That means I got your energy pretty good. And the fact that you call yourself an alien, I be calling myself an alien, and the fact that you're intellectual, that resonates with my energy as well. So I just think that you're just probably authentically a part of, like, we're just kind of compatible and that we're not probably that much different. So we're probably not that much different to the point where I could probably have conversations with you. If we knew each other in real life, do I see us hanging out though? I'll be honest, I don't necessarily think that we would hang out all the time. I think it would be like we will meet up at a common place. Like let's say we went to school together. I think that we will at times speak to each other at school and you would just always be a cool person, I'll be a cool person. I think that that would be the vibe. Or let's say like you went to church with me or something. I think that we would speak to each other there, have some exchange, and it would just be good energy. I don't see it, like, I kind of see that vibe. But I love you, baby girl. Because something, it's like, even though we have places where we can have common ground, I feel like there will be things about us that are truly different. And so it kind of pulls us in those different directions. Purpose-driven action is all I'm about. Yeah, see, me too. I appreciate people like that because I feel like I'm very similar in a way. No, Lily, stay. Bye, love you. Well, I thought Silas was a black guy with dreads. He is, YouTube. YouTube, he is. It's so crazy because I thought that too. I did think he was black. I thought that he was like potentially like I get like Piscean vibes, but low-key, because I realize he's super intellectual, it could easily be Gemini, Aquarius, and of course Libra vibes too. But I kind of got like an artist vibe from him, and then like Pisces moon. That's why I get Pisces vibes. Whenever I guess people's sign, I a lot of times guess who they really are. So I guess their moon sign a lot as their sun sign. So yeah, but the Pisces moon makes a lot of sense. That also is the reason why I got so much artist energy off of you. That's definitely Pisces moon, in my opinion, is like this a placement of an artist. I'm scared to know what the joke and the question is. Silence is trying too much now. I don't think he's trying at all. You're an Aquarius sun. That's what I authentically know your vibe. Then I definitely get that you're an Aquarius, because that's what I wanted to say at first. I wanted to say Aquarius and Pisces. So did I ever talk to you guys about how there was a guy who I know and he's an Aquarius with a Pisces moon, y'all, and I thought that I was in love with that man? What's his, I don't know his, I don't authentically know his rising sign, but I know he's an Aquarius with a Pisces moon. Me and him, it's kind of similar to what I just described. Hold on, let me turn it off. It's kind of similar to what I just described. You know how I said, Silence, I don't think that me and you would hang out a whole lot. as far as like we be like best of buddies if we knew each other in real life. But I think that we would have different places in life where we'll be able to meet up, and you would always be cool peoples and I'll be cool peoples to you. That's kind of like how it is with the guy who I know who is an Aquarius sun with a Pisces moon. I really like who he is as a person. I just feel like there's times where it never meshes completely to where, like, you know how like you meet somebody and y'all always together and y'all always, it just doesn't always manifest that way. Not for a long periods of time, but sometimes we do get that vibe. But I think he's a cool person. I like him. He's kind of the same way. He's very driven. He has like a lot of goals. He's really into fitness and stuff. No offense, but he looked like a white guy, or is it me delighting to pick? I never thought he was a white person though. I always thought he was exactly what he looks like in a way. What did Sparrow say? Probably something stupid. Cause he said a joke. It probably wasn't even funny. Let me see what the joke was. I was washing a car with a friend. They said, "Can you just use a smart?" What? Sparrow, shut your bitch ass up. What if the reading was about me and you? I don't know. Sparrow, I'm not gonna lie. I don't necessarily think that. I think that kind of like what I said earlier. I think that me and you will always have a good vibe with each other because there's like aspects of each other that are very quite similar between me and you. But I feel like the universe has something for you that's a little bit different. And I think that it's not necessarily me. I think I'm just a stop point that helps you see. I'm like a lighthouse. I don't know why. I never really consider myself that, but you know, it's kind of like my channel. It's kind of like a lighthouse for people who are on the sea, and at night sometimes it gets dark and you can't see that well, and then you see the lighthouse. And the lighthouse, the closer you get to it, the more you can see. It helps you see, right? And then if you need to shift and navigate differently, the light of that lighthouse at that area can help you do that. Or if you need a rest point, a break point, stuff like that. What's my sign? I'm a Taurus. Thanks, Walmart bag. Hey, Emma girl. Hey, new people. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream and subscribe if you haven't already. You're so pretty, by the way. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Cancer. So yeah. But I don't know. Silence, I do think that you are going to meet that girl in your real life, though. I think you're going to meet her in person, like in real life. So, yeah. Let me check the time, you guys. It's 4:22. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be up here, you guys. I think I might get off soon, like for real. Oh, that's why we click. We Taurus twins. Are you an April Taurus, Josh, by any chance? I feel like I asked you this before, so I think I should know. I'm not sure if you really are an April Taurus. No, I just came back. Honestly, if you're a May Taurus like me, that would be cool. It's 3 a.m. for you. Oh, okay. You like in Central Time. It's 4:23 a.m. where I'm at. Yep, and no, you haven't. Oh, so you really are April Taurus? That's what's up. Hi from Bangladesh. Welcome to the live. April 20. I thought that I was gonna say April 26th. I was gonna say April 26th or April 28th, but I never thought April 27th. My niece's birthday is April 26th though. So yeah, you for some reason I knew that you was a Taurus, but I knew that you was probably an April. I thought that you was probably an April Taurus. Y'all a little bit different. I'm not gonna lie. April Tauruses are a little bit more. I feel like they take a lot of traits from Aries a little bit. Oh my God, you're so pretty. My birthday is on Saturday. Happy future birthday, Kiana. The numbers are going to increase now that you want to leave. Sometimes that happens, Thabo. Have you ever been up here when that happens? It's 1:25 where I am. Remember, I count 2 minutes ahead of time. Yeah, Nicole, I remember. Them April Taurus is crazy. Yeah. Silence. They low-key are. April. The reason why Joshua said that he be making quote-unquote stupid decisions, I wouldn't necessarily saying stupid decisions. I think is a comical way of going about it, but they are crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why my parents don't want a puppy. Emma, puppies are a lot of responsibility. You gonna take care of it? What about the April Taurus / Aries? I feel like April Tauruses, they borrow a lot of traits from Aries because they're so close as far as the planetary, placements. But I feel like Aries Tauruses, they're a little bit more rah rah. Like, I don't know how to put it into words. They're more rah rah. Like, they're more rowdy in a way. By the time you get to May, them Tauruses just chilled the F out. They graze in the grass. As soon as you hit May, them Tauruses was like, I'm done with that rah rah stuff. I'm just gonna lay back a little bit deeper. Don't get me wrong, April Tauruses, they lay back too, but not as much as a May Taurus. May Taurus is a little bit more like here. Silas, don't start being a hater. What did Silas say? I didn't catch what he said. Them, but they are. I'm not gonna lie. My niece, she's an April. She's an April Taurus. Them people crazy. And then I'm not gonna lie. April Tauruses recognizes the quote unquote wisdom of May Taurus, but all the difference is May Taurus just has sat back and observed just a little bit longer than April Taurus. That's probably the main difference. It's probably not that big of a difference, but they always think May Taurus has got something figured out way deeper than them, and maybe to some extent they do at times. But more than anything, I think that it's just that extra step back that they do. And this is my opinion. I haven't heard this anywhere. It's just coming from my observation. I don't think Silas is trying too much, y'all. Silas will start, or if he is, he doesn't need to. We had a puppy 2 years ago, but it died. Oh, Emma, I'm sorry to hear that. Now I'm chill AF, but I definitely got that rah rah in me. And that's the thing about it. April Tauruses always think they're just as chill as May Tauruses, but they're not. April Tauruses see themselves, even though they know that they're more rah rah, they do see themselves as a true authentic Taurus, because they still are Taurus, right? But they're more rah rah. Because I feel like they attract people who always are testing them. Like, I feel like they attract people that test them and they respond. May Tauruses attract people that test them, but May Tauruses have learned something that I feel like April Tauruses didn't get yet. And it's the fact that they kind of like sit back and they just like more reserved. I never said I was just as chill. I just said I'm chill AF. Joshua, you funny. April Tauruses they have a good sense of humor though. And April Tauruses are able to typically garner a whole lot of friendships, and they're sometimes seemingly more extroverted to me. In comparison, dormente y jury. I used to know what dormente means. I used to know what that means. It used to be one of my favorite words in Spanish. Let me see. Did he say I'm insane? What? Carlos, no say. I worked with the April Taurus before. That lady kept cutting her hair bald because she said she was stressed. And I was like, hell no, she was calm around me, but damn, I knew she was crazy. Silas, I'm not gonna lie, my niece, she's a little bit nutty like that because she would get her hair done. By the end of that week, she had got her hair done differently. Mind you, she would have paid $250 for some braids. By the end of that week, she just got a sew in her head. And she paid probably like $350 for that sew in. Mind you, all while she's doing this, she's like has really nice hair because she's like biracial. So it's almost like it's like nonsensical. It's a little bit nutty and impulsive in a way. I'm surprised that she's not into the energy of shaving her head bald. I think that to kind of like negate that shaving her head bald thing, I think she just changes it up rapidly. Like, but it's the same energy there. What about May Tauruses? May Tauruses, they sit back and peep. Just like you said, sit back and peep game. I love baby bunnies. What's your favorite animal? Emma, I like baby bunnies too. They're so sweet, but they're so precious. Like, you can scare a baby bunny to death. They're like so fragile. I never said I was chill. Oh, I read that. Dormente means go to sleep. I used to use that word a lot in Spanish class for some reason. Damn, that's true. I definitely attract people that like to try me. Shaking my head. That's when that rah rah comes out. Cause don't play with me. Yeah, I definitely get that. May Taurus be calm AF. One thing about a Taurus, they have ways made you H or knee, but we never did the shebang bang. I'm not gonna lie, between me and that Aquarius guy with the Pisces moon, I really liked him, y'all. I really liked something about him. Yeah, he's subtly trying too hard now, but I respect the silence. I gotta go buy jewelry. See you later, YouTube. So yeah, I'm about to get off live soon as well, you guys. I'm gonna try to stay up here for like a minute or two, like literally 1 minute or two. Oh my god, people are funny. What happened, Emma? But yeah, hold on, y'all. Where's Carlos at, y'all? Carlos, buenas noches, Carlos. Gracias por un irit alive. Okay, gracias por un rite alive. I tried to say good night, Carlos. Thanks for joining the live. By the way, you going live tomorrow? If yes, what time? To be honest, y'all, the reason why I'm looking very good, thanks. The reason why I got on live tonight was because somebody had texted my spiritual number, and they do that periodically. They was like, Queen, can you please get on live tonight? I was like, sure. So instead of getting my second phone, I just went live on this phone. So yeah. You sound like R. Kelly. There's something I like about you, but I just don't know what it is. I sound like R. Kelly? What does that mean? You remind me of my Jeep. You gotta find some new words. R. Kelly ain't beauty to say no more. Oh, that's what you talking about, I guess? My mom said if I get 2 million subs, she'll get you a dog. The fact that the bar is 2 million subs, Emma, maybe you should just make a friend that has a puppy and just hang out with your friend all the time so you can hang out with her puppy. I'm definitely about to make better decisions now that I know the spirit's gonna tell you all my business. I would like to just make this a clear statement, y'all. For one, I don't go out my way trying to get information on people, especially on these lives. Like when y'all come up here and give readings, that's the time that I interact with that exchange. I don't do anything more with it later or after. The only time I have ever kind of looked at a person with a side eye is if they're a little bit disruptive on this live stream. Like for instance, there is somebody up here who gets a lot of readings and they are very nosy with the questions that they ask. So I did side eye their energy at some point, and it's because they were doing something that seemingly was them trying to dig in my business and my life. And I was like, I signed out their energy and I found something out about them, but I'm not doing that towards y'all. I hope y'all know that. But to be honest, something that is kind of spooky but also interesting is that once you realize that spirit does know what's happening to that extent, it kind of makes you almost want to do things differently. But at the end of the day, a lot of the messages is between you and spirit. A lot of times the messages aren't completely up for me to be in y'all business. I think that's why spirit gives me so much of y'all information when he does do readings, is because I'm not one concerned that much about what's going on between you and spirit and y'all journey, and two, I'm not being judgmental. We about to buy Emma some bot followers just to spite her mom. We can do it, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in 1 minute because my friend's coming over, so I have to go to bed. Okay, Emma. At Joshua, yeah, she is the like nerves connected to the eyeball. She be in there. My bad, y'all. People have told me that I have spooky accurate messages, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. In the very beginning, when people were saying that, I didn't believe them that much. But there's times where even I have said some things about other people. Like, let's say there's haters that have been messing with me, and I've said stuff about them. There's times I've said stuff about them, and I wasn't always, not to say I wasn't confident about what I was saying, but you know how sometimes you can do something and then you just go back to review it. There's times where I went back to review it when it happened, and I was like, whoa, that was really crazy. Actually, I'm gonna stay on until you get off because my friend is coming in like 2 hours. Okay. Does she have a dog by any chance? We will get you out the hood. I'm so weak. I already know silence. The first reading she gave me had me shook because we literally never interacted before that. Yeah, and I didn't have no cards. Me and Joshua's first interaction, I didn't have cards at all. He was like, "How did you know I had court? How did you know? How did you know about this? How did you know about that?" I don't know these things. This is just when y'all want spirit to give y'all messages. He just wants to confirm to you that he knows what's going on. So it actually has nothing to do with me. So yeah. So it's 4:34 a.m. where I'm at. I had court last Monday. You see what I'm saying? Like even in the example, Spirit is like humoring. He's like humoring us. Okay, let me check some things, you guys. I'm just gonna check some things. Am I Chinese? No. I'm just gonna check some things, and so yeah. Let me see some stuff, y'all. Healing energy on me, baby. All I really need is one thing. Um, After you receive a reading, your theme song becomes Britney Spears' Slave. The hook of that song, I'm a slave for you. After I receive, oh, after, wait. Oh, you're speaking like in general, like after people receive a reading, my theme song becomes Britney Spears' Slave. The hook of that song, I'm a slave for you. It's so interesting how that song is this literally I heard somebody the way that you just casually said that to me, somebody else brought that up sometime last week, like a few days ago. Somehow Britney Spears energy pops up like a lot in my reality when people talk to me. I wonder why that is. I really seriously don't know why that is. Like what exactly could be the connection? But like a lot of her energy does come up. I want to dive into that. Like why is that the case? I definitely rock with you even though you compared me to an Aries. I won't take it personal. I ain't gonna lie, Joshua. I see why you saying that about Aries, so I'm a just backpedal on it. I'm just saying. I say it like this. Y'all kind of have aspects. Y'all are like, okay, Aries is the first sign, right? They're the first sign in the zodiac. They kick it off, right? So the way that, wait, is it Aries? I'm pretty sure Aries kicks it off, or they're the first fire sign. Let me say it like that. The way that Aries kicks it off, they're Aries is the baby. Like they're new. It started with Aries. So you as a Taurus, you're like a more evolved, better version of what Aries was supposed to be as the April Taurus. That's all I was trying to say. We're more spontaneous, I get it. But y'all a little bit more spontaneous, a little bit more fiery in a way. Y'all are a little bit more, yeah, the passionate, impulsive nature. Y'all kind of have your sister's an Aries and she's crazy as hell. Okay, that makes sense. Y'all two peas in a pod at this point. Now let me stop. I don't have any siblings or anything that's Aries. However, um, I did bring up my ex that was the Aries. I brought him up. I don't know. He was kind of cool. I would love to know his natal chart because if he was a person that had like a water moon or something, it wouldn't completely make sense because he wasn't super emotional necessarily. But if he had like a Scorpio moon, it would make sense to me. Oh, you got jokes now. So we okay, really want to talk about it. I'm gonna call my friend and see what she likes coming over because I know. Okay, Emma. But yeah, y'all, I think I'm gonna get off of live soon. It's showing me 7 more minutes till we hit 2 o'clock on the stream. So let's see. Let's see. Y'all rooting for me in that way. Are you saying you hope I find love? I don't know anything about that stuff. What stuff, Zachary? Most Aries admit they're crazy. That's the funny thing about them. They do, cause I think they know. They know they're not. They don't. They haven't learned to reserve certain aspects about themselves too. Sometimes. Now let me stop. Unless they have different placements in their chart, they're very balanced. But I mean, sometimes they're very fun people. To be honest, it just depends on what type of Aries. They're either very fun because of the spontaneity, or they seem like a person that you wish you never met because of their spontaneity is like in a negative way. It just depends. They definitely know and overshare a lot. They like the kids of the zodiac, y'all. I feel like what people claim cancers to be is really low key Aries. It's just that their emotions is anger. Their emotions is that rah rah anger stuff. Jewel, where you been? I've been here. This is my second live tonight. The one you want, stylist, not the other one. Hey, hey, shout out to Ruben French. Who is that? The only sign I don't mess with are Aquarius women. As a Taurus, to be real with you guys, as a Taurus, Taurus is always somehow gravitated towards Aquarius, but sometimes it doesn't always work. Sometimes it doesn't always work. Like me and that Aquarius guy I talked about, the only his saving grace is his Pisces moon with my moon, but it doesn't always work. I always like them a lot, but there's also an equal part of me that doesn't want to deal with them because of something that doesn't work between me and them. But my mom's an Aquarius too, so maybe that's why I kind of get the vibe. That's why I know the vibes of Aquarius is because my mom's an Aquarius. I think Aries are people that have a lot of knowledge and they don't apply themselves. I think so too, but get mad when they see someone else apply their methods and become successful. I agree. I think they are like that or can. I feel like that is an uninvolved aspect of them or a blind spot about them. I agree. Y'all, it's 3:30. I need to go because then it can make them almost be jealous or like a bully. Sometimes Aries, when they're exactly what Silence just described, they get mad when somebody else is applying something that they know and they're not applying. Sometimes it can make them be bullies towards towards the energy that they're jealous over. I've recognized that. I've recognized that in their behavior. I married one, unfortunately. No, that's your ex-wife. So yeah, y'all. I don't know if in real life my face and everything is fine. I feel as if we could be a little emotional, but we're definitely the quickest to dead bad situations. Yeah, because y'all are on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. So y'all do dead situations very quick, but it's because y'all are again, y'all are like it's like sometimes y'all are running from yourselves like a kid. Like you know how like a kid could just be like, "Do you want to be my friend? Yes, you're my friend. I don't like you anymore. Bye. You're my friend now." That's like Aries. They just are doing that in life. Is it healthy? Not necessarily. Does it work? Sometimes. An Aquarius, not an Aries. Oh, okay, my bad. An Aquarius. Oh, you married an Aquarius. Okay. Jada, welcome back. At calling your drunk ass auntie had that situation. Um, but yeah. But to be honest, I think every sign has things about them that's kind of cool, you know. Not to single out anyone. Jewel, don't like Virgos and people from the Bronx. Why are you saying I don't like Virgos or people from the Bronx? It's funny that you said that because when I met Karma, Karma is from the Bronx, y'all. She's not a Virgo, she's an Aquarius though, but she's from the Bronx. I never even dated an Aries. Oh, you never dated an Aries? Well, you probably didn't need to date them to know what they're like. You have a sister to know how their ways, or get stuck in a vacuum. What is J Dub talking about? Oh, he said a bee stung my lips or got sucked in the vacuum. J Dub, please. Hello, are you? I'm not that person. Sagittarius run the game. Oh Lord, y'all. You always know when Sagittarius is here, y'all. No, let me not say Sagittarius. You always know when fire signs are here, y'all, because they have to make their presence known. Shout out to Sagittarius, y'all cool. You like my hair? Thank you. My mom's birthday is soon. How do I top fireworks every year? Okay, you can do fireworks. And if you want to top fireworks, why don't you give her a blimp in the sky? Like, you know what I'm talking about? I really don't know, to be real. Are you single? Because I am. It doesn't even have to be a legit blimp in the sky. I don't know. Maybe some bubbles in the daytime, fireworks at night. I really don't know. Yeah, so it was good. What's good, y'all? You like Karma? Oh, Thabo, that's why I recognize your name. You like Karma. I remember. My other sister is a Sagittarius. I never did one of them either. My brother's a Sagittarius. And to be real with you guys, I had two different run-ins. Two different run-ins with a Sagittarius. Not by my choice. I'll be honest. Not by my doing and my choice. The first Sagittarius, I think that man, first of all, he's a Sagittarius with a Scorpio moon. The Scorpio moon made it work a little bit more. But I think that man wanted me so bad that he legit manifested me in his life. Like, I almost suspected that he did some hocus pocus on me. I think that man wanted me so bad, he hocus pocus me in his life. And we did kind of work out for different reasons. I'm not gonna lie, for the time that we did work out, he was fun. He was fun. I actually really liked him. I liked certain things about him. Then there was another Sagittarius, and me and him were probably better as friends, to be honest. My girlfriend said meet her behind the bleachers tomorrow. I was just kidding about being single. What does that mean? Isaac, y'all about to share a passionate kiss or something. I don't know. What you think it means? I had a situation with the Sagittarius. It was fun while it lasted, but I manifested that on some crazy shit. To be honest, Joshua, I'm not gonna lie. I said this earlier about Sagittarius. I said something similar about that about Sagittarius. They're cool. They're very fun. They're fun. I think Sagittarius with Taurus, they're fun. I think they're fun. You're gonna have a good time. They're fun. That's how Taurus is, I feel, with Sagittarius energy. If any other Tauruses was able to make it work, any other Sagittarius was able to make it work with a Taurus for longer than that, kudos to y'all. Y'all was really probably meant to be together. But sometimes I found that I like some people who have a Sagittarius placement somewhere or just a fire placement somewhere. I think sometimes it matches with my energy pretty good. But yeah, they're, you know what I'm saying? They're fun. They're fun. So, so yeah. It's 4:48. Maybe I'll make it closer to 5, y'all. Who knows? Chat uncooked. What happened? I've dated her since kindergarten. I'm in 6th grade. You don't want her to be your girlfriend or something, Isaac? Hold on, let me scroll up. Okay, I remember. No, it's just kind of awkward. We've kissed before, but that's kind of crazy. Oh, okay. I mean, you're still in 6th grade. Why? How are y'all meeting up at the bleachers if school is done? Dang, it's late there. I appreciate what you do. Everyone should show love and some hearts. Julrae is extremely kind and attentive. I appreciate that. She reads the comments, sings, and she shares perspectives, philosophy, gives insight, etc. I appreciate that you appreciate that, Silence. I had a dude I was working for do me dirty. He was cheating on his wife, and I thought, was he Sagittarius? I vowed to somehow take his side piece, and I ended up meeting her randomly at an NFL game months later. Did I read that right, y'all? Did I read that right? I had a dude I was working for do me dirty, and he was cheating on his wife, and I vowed to somehow take his side piece. That was the Sagittarius, and I ended up meeting her randomly at an NFL game months later. I'm telling y'all, sometimes when it comes between Taurus and Sag, I found it that's typically, I guess, because I'm the woman. That Sagittarius man, I feel like he manifested me to be in his life. I didn't even realize it was her until halfway through our situation. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think that he kind of did a similar thing in a way. Like, I think that he knew that I wasn't that interested in. I think he knew I wasn't going. Like, there's certain seasons of my life where I'm not interested. Like, you could be the most amazing person. I'm just personally not interested. It has nothing to do with that person. And I think that he caught me at a time like that, and he literally just manifested me to be in his life. But that is kind of crazy. I remember you. Welcome back to the live, Eric. Girl, your beauty, my gosh. All thanks, OB crazy. But yeah, so yeah, Sagittarius they're fun though. Joshua was hypnotized. I think he the one who did the hypnotizing, low key. To this day, I don't think she realizes I was the one working for the guy. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, but even if she did know, sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes Sagittarius just still be going. I ain't gonna lie, they still be going sometimes. They still be going. I think that not like I said. Y'all remember earlier when I said I think people be scared of me, y'all? I think sometimes people do be scared of me. But I mean, maybe it's okay. Joshua was hypnotized. To this day, I don't think I read that. Thanks. But yeah, y'all. Okay, it's 4:52 a.m. I think I'm about to get off, you guys. I'll catch you guys next time I'm on live. It's been good. It's been real. It's been lit. It's been fun. Our two lives tonight probably would equal out to close to, like, I don't know, at the time of the lives, our two lives probably close to, like, I don't know, close to 6K views. Whose girl you trying to snag up with this ensemble? Oh, I'm trying to get a baddie with this ensemble. It's the red nails that's gonna tie it in. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. Thanks, Sarah. What time did I start jewelry? So I think the first live I did close to, like, it could be easily close to 6 hours ago now. I don't know what time it is. Let me see. Let me go check. I can tell you. I can tell you for a fact in a second. So my first live was 6 hours ago. I was right. My first live was 6 hours ago, and this live I started 2 hours ago. So my first live was a total of 4 hours, and I did it 6 hours ago. And this live has been now 2 hours or so. 2 hours or so. I think yeah. And I started 2 hours ago. You was gonna share a thought, but you decided not to share it. Please share your thought. What you gonna say? What was I saying, you guys? Because it might have been a reason why I didn't finish. Yeah, it was a while ago because I went to sleep and came back. Yeah. Welcome to the live, you guys. Make sure you guys double tap the live if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so you can always see when I'm on live. I'm from Virginia, you guys. I'm from America, United States of. Dear girl, you pretty. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, thanks. You like and subscribe? Thanks. My girlfriend texts me good night at 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, bye. Good night, guys. Aren't you going to be here tomorrow? You liked and subscribe? Thanks. I miss living in Virginia. You used to live... Oh, yeah, Josh. I think you told me you used to live in Northern Virginia, right? You said something about people be scared of you and something about... Oh, I was just going to say... I think that Aquarius guy, I think he's kind of scared of me, y'all. I feel like every time I've talked to him recently, whenever we talk to each other, like I talked to him recently, like a few days maybe ago, and while we was talking, I could tell that like he authentically likes my energy, y'all. Like he be smiling. I love the way that he looks when he smiles. Like we was talking everything, and then he invited me to go to church, and I thought that was interesting because I was like, somebody else invited me to go to church last week, so he invited me to go to church, and then it's like he vanished. Like I don't, I don't know what happened to him, y'all. Every time me and him like have conversations, he like I feel like he vanishes into thin air, like the airbender near Richmond. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Would I ever do long distance? I think I have done long distance relationships before, but I don't know. I don't think I'm really necessarily looking for something like that at this moment. I have like different opportunities for the long distance type of vibe. Many different opportunities for that. Somebody said like the airbender exactly. Just when we needed him the most, he vanished. But I told him I was like, that's crazy. I wouldn't go to church like, and I haven't been to church in a long time. But I was thinking about it. So I don't know if he. I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna check up on him and see if he's good. Maybe I'll check up on him. But I just don't. Sometimes when people are in that type of energy, I don't know what he has going on in his life. So a part of me almost doesn't want to check up on him because if he needs space from me, because let's say he really is scared of me, y'all. What if he like? Sometimes I wonder how does he feel about certain things. Like I think that he's doing stuff that I was doing a lot like a few years ago. So like he's really into like church, reading the Bible, which is good. I think that's a really good thing. So I don't know if he sees me doing intuitive messages as bad or the devil or that I'm hocus pocusing things. Like what if he's scared that he thinks that I'm trying to like hocus pocus him or something? Which is not the case, but you know how sometimes people can have their own views and opinions. Sometimes I wonder does he think stuff like that or what it could be. Long distance would be perfect for me. I'm a full-time college student and I work as well, and I'm a popular loner and I'm extremely honest and I'm a romantic to one person. That's it. That makes sense. My friend got in a bad breakup because he got cheated on. Dang. Long distance relationship would be perfect for me. Yeah. So, but me and the Aquarius guy that I was talking about with the Pisces moon, we've known each other for a long time, y'all. We've known each other for a long time. Like we've known each other through me moving away, him moving away. Somehow we still find ways to keep in contact in a way. So he's cool. If I dated you, your connection to the spirit would keep me in line because I see the spirit gonna tell you. Yeah, and that's another reason why I think he might be scared of me too, y'all. What if I'm too close and then he thinks that I'm gonna see something? I think he thinks that I have to be really close to him to see what's going on. But honestly, I don't really need to be that close to see stuff. I don't need to be close at all. But, you know, some people don't know that. So, yeah. But I don't know. I think that at times, though, I think at times he has other stuff going on in life. Like somebody said, yeah, my boy nervous. He was so happy to see me, y'all. I wish y'all could see. Mind you, y'all remember when I was up here and this was like a few days ago. This is probably like 3 days ago, I think, maybe. And I was up here and somebody called me and they was like, you doing your makeup on live or something? That wasn't him. But when I got off of live, I talked to him and he had just woke up. And so we was FaceTiming. He's in the dark. Y'all, I'm not, I kid you not. He's in the dark, right? Because he just woke up. He's in his room. He's in the dark. Why was he smiling? And his teeth was so white it was lighting up the screen, so I could see nothing but his teeth. Like this man's always that happy to see me. Like it's so crazy. And I don't know. I wish he wasn't scared of me though. Silence. I've dealt with witches and demons. Jewelry would be a blessing. I'm so weak. I'm an Aquarius, so what's up? Y'all are funny. Joshua, you sure you ready for someone to have the ability to read your hair follicles off your scalp? But yeah. Somebody said I can't blame him. Yeah, I'll be honest. I always like hearing from him and stuff and everything like that. But I think he's super scared of me, and there's nothing I could do to fix that. There's literally nothing I can do. And it's so crazy because now that I show more of my intuitiveness, I think it's different than in the past when we knew each other. Because in the past when we knew each other, I think that he was kind of scared of me, but I feel like it grew. I think his fear of me grew. But yeah, I don't know. He's the person who used to say to me all the time that we had a soul tie. I don't know if he said we had a soul tie, but he used to always say, me and him shared telepathic connection, you guys. It used to be so creepy. He's the same guy that I had did shrooms with. Like me and him had did shrooms back in the day together. But yeah, I used to think of him and he would call me, stuff like that. And it was so weird because we wasn't always in contact or even in close proximity. Like we still had some type of weird connection. I don't know if we still, I'll be honest, I don't know if we still have it. The way that he acts so scared, I don't feel like we have that anymore. Sounds like he really likes you, but something in his spirit fears you. Yeah, he really is scared of me. It's crazy. I wish that it wasn't there because I feel like we could have more of a connection or fun or stuff, but I don't know. What if he convinces himself that he doesn't like me at all though? Oh yeah, you got that man scared but in love at the same time. I definitely kind of sense that at times, but I'm not sure. I feel like we had a lot of good times together, over the years of knowing each other. Wow, I love hearing how happy you are with him. I mean, I'm not really necessarily saying I'm happy with him because that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm more so just saying I know that he likes me, but for some reason he's very terrified of me. And it's such a weird conundrum to experience. It's like so weird because everything will be so good. We're talking. I can see that he's really happy to see me. And then he just vanished. He just will vanish. And it's like, I hope he's okay. What else can I do? I'm not going to run after him because what if that's going to make him more scared? What if that's going to make him more scared if I run after him? Yeah, like the last airbender. So yeah, I can't run after him. Hi, vlog with Holly. So yeah, I'm about to get off, y'all. I'm about to get off soon. I think I'm about to build up an appetite. I'm gonna have to eat breakfast in a second. I'm about to eat breakfast in a second. I ate like how long ago? 5 hours ago. Why, Drizzy Fest? Every time I'm about to leave off of the live, you come up here. Welcome to the live. All you can do is let it play out. Exactly. So I don't know. Like sometimes I wonder if he's gonna be a person. Like he used to say this before when I used to be like super. I used to low-key be dubbing him at a certain point in life, y'all. This was like when I had moved, he had moved somewhere else, and he kept on wanting me to come visit. He kept on wanting me to come visit him or kind of low-key live with him out there. And I was not going for it at the time. I was kind of dubbing him, and I remember he was like saying stuff like as if he was going to be a part of my life forever. I was like, no, you're not. What makes you think that you're going to be a part of my life forever? But I don't know. The way that things have been playing out, I really don't know. But yeah, you was big back in with that juicy ass chicken earlier. I wish I had another one right now. I wish I had another one. Why am I leaving already? It's not that late. This is my second live today. My first one started like 6 hours ago. I was up there for 4 hours. I've been up here for like 2 hours and like, I don't know, 25 minutes. Welcome to the live, new people. Double tap the live and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So yeah, I think it's been real with you guys. It's been really lovely up here chatting with everybody. And I'm gonna come up here soon at some point. I'm gonna get up here again later to see you guys at some point. Little bold feature fabulous. Let's make it last forever. I'm so weak. I think he is watching. To be honest, I can't confirm or deny if I think that too, because maybe I shouldn't know that, and I don't want to scare this person. I'll be looking for my donation later today. Oh, look for your donation later today. Thanks, love, for the reading. All glory to God. Thanks, Joshua. Yeah, Joshua, I'm gonna look and find you if I don't see that donate. No, I'm playing. You do not look sleepy, Julrae. I feel like I look sleepy, especially like, I don't know, I just feel like I might look sleepy, especially like right here, even though this is like normal skin. So yeah, I'm about to get off. Love to everybody in the chat. Make sure you come back to this live stream and tell me that you was in the stream. I'll be honest, I didn't necessarily get 7 different people to say it. I did get some people who were spamming the chat. I'm spamming the last live, so that's why I got up here. Joshua said I'm not hard to find. I will find you. No, let me stop. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point. But yeah, I hope that you do remember later. I'm gonna check. Should I check Cash App or the coffee? Nah, you trying to make your eye look like you have an eye bag, but you don't. Low-key. Yeah, I don't really actually have. If I had eye bags, it would be all the way down here. But yeah, I'm about to get off a live, you guys. Love to everybody in the chat. It's been real. I'll see you guys later. Double tap the live if you haven't already. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. Who knows? I might not send it so you can find me. Josh, don't play that game with me. Josh, don't play that game with me because I want to keep the good vibes rolling. So yeah. So yeah, love to you guys in the chat. Hopefully I don't see any other bugs. That's a good sign. No flying around critters. That's April Taurus and me twin, my bad. I'm sorry. Show love, peoples. Yeah, love to you guys. Come back to the live, show love. See you guys later. Hopefully y'all just see me soon. Hit the bell notifications so y'all can catch me. Love. Good night, everybody. Good morning.